Good evening. Hello, it's Rachel here, Rachel Moore. Lovely to be here again on LinkedIn Sing. Yeah, fantastic. Can't believe it. Another week has gone by. Hope you are all well. Yeah, we've got a bit of sunshine. It's just amazing here in the UK, which is wonderful. So makes a big difference, doesn't it? I'll just wait for a few minutes to get a few more people on. 'Cause it's a busy time on the good old streaming stations this time of the evening. So I just wait for a few minutes. So I hope you all had a good time. Hope you can hear me. Maybe you can just give me a little like or something if you can hear the levels okay. That would be amazing. Or say hello as well. It'd be lovely to see who's on this evening. I haven't seen any names there. Oh, hello Susan. Yeah, it has. It's been really hot today, hasn't it? Gosh, yeah. Although I've been inside most of it, but I've gone out a few times in a day. But it's going to get even hotter, which is lovely. We can't complain, can we? Down here, so nice to be out, able to get outside. So I hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. Yes. So this evening we hello, hi Jenny, nice to see you too. Just saying how warm the weather is at the moment. It's lovely, isn't it? Really nice. Really great. It just makes a difference having some sunshine, doesn't it? Yeah, it really does. Great stuff. Okay, so this evening we are going to be singing this gorgeous ballad. Hello, Therese. Lovely to see you too. Oh my goodness me, and you, yeah. Bit of a reunion, isn't it? Oh, and hello. Lovely to see you. Hi, that's it says Linda, but it's Alan as well. Alan, is Linda actually joining in as well? I hope so. Let me know. I hope she is. She should be. You could do a duet together. This song is perfect for that because it's got a few parts in it. So one of you can do this sort of the melody, and the other one can do the lower line, the alto line. It would be fantastic. Absolutely. Oh, great stuff. Good. So, okay, what we'll do, we'll just start, and then other people will join in, no doubt, as we get through start working through the session. We'll start with our little warm up. And then a lot of people do watch it on replay as well. So, yeah, they'll be able to catch up. So hello to all you replayers too. Oh, Grace. Yeah, great. That's so funny. Yeah, Alan says his wife sounds like Gracie Fields when she sings. That's so funny. Is she singing though? You haven't said. Is she joining in? I hope so. Oh, hi, hello Deb, my lovely sister's here too. Nice to see you. Yeah, we're just waiting for a few minutes before. As I said, a lot of people do watch on replay as well. Facebook doesn't let everybody. Oh, and Raquel, lovely to see you too. Fantastic. That's a lovely big hello. You ready to sing this big ballad this evening? I love it. It's such a it's one of my favourite songs. A bit of a classic, this one actually, and it can sound really lovely with lots of different harmonies in it. Oh, she's doing her sax thing. Oh, okay. She's busy with her saxophone, Linda, then. Okay, that's all right. Let her off the hook then. Okay, right. So are we ready to get going? Right, so remember, stand feet hip width apart. You're going to need a lot of breath support for this song because we're singing a ballad this week. So with ballads, we need to have some really nice air support here because it's basically longer and slower phrases. So, and we don't want to sort of like break up the beautiful phrases with too much sort of breathing. So we'll get ready with the breathing so it can be nice and smooth and powerful. Okay, so feet hip width apart. Are you ready? Here we go. So first of all, just a couple of shoulder rolls. That's so nice. Get rid of all that tension. Been out in the garden, maybe doing some gardening or something, I don't know. Great, good, fantastic. And then let's shake our hands out a little bit. Give it a good old shake. And remember our left leg shake. And our right leg shake as well. Fantastic. Good stuff. And then we're just going to move our hands up to the ceiling as we always do and just pull down from the ceiling. Give your shoulders, so nice. Just gently pull that down and then your arms down by your side. Thumb in belly button and hand underneath. So, as I said, for this song, you need a lot of support. You can breath support. So we're going to do sort of, I think we'll do 4 breaths this evening. So 4 really nice deep breaths. So as you take a breath in, remember the air goes down into the center of your body, and all you need to do is just let that air fall, and then just allow your tummy to move away from you, to move towards me as you breathe, as you allow that air to fall down, and then as you breathe out, your tummy should go back in. Okay, so here we go. Nice, take a nice breath in. Good. And let's hold 2, 3, 4, 5, and then sigh out. Brilliant. Let's do another one. So take another breath in. Round your middle, push out towards me. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, and then let it go. How many was that? Was that 2? I've forgotten. Let's do 3. We'll do 2 more anyway. It's good. So another one in. Breath in. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, and then sigh out. Good. Okay. If you're feeling slightly lightheaded, that is often normal because it just means you're taking more oxygen down into your body. You've got far more air in there. So yeah, it's but the more you practice it, you won't get that sort of lightheaded feeling at all. So let's just do one more for luck. So this time, let's take a breath in. We'll hold it just slightly longer as well. So take a breath into your belly. Remember to keep your shoulders down. We don't want this. Keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. Here we go. Take a breath in. Good. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, and sigh out. See if you can last a bit longer that time. Well done, you. Brilliant. Okay, fab. Right, just a quick scales, and then we're going to go straight onto the song. So let's just do tonight. Here we go. Let's go back into piano sound. So we're just going to do. I want you to really open up. Actually, could you just yawn for me? I'm sure we can all yawn. Probably all had a busy day. Just a big yawn. Nice yawny throat. This sort of gets everything. Good jaw working. Set me off. Good. So really nice yawny throat, and we're just gonna sing on an ooh sound, just up the scale to get warmed up. So I'm gonna start from about here. If it gets too high for you, don't worry. Just stop singing or sing it down. Sing it an octave down. You'll sort of be able to place it. So don't stretch your voice too much. But we just need to go up a little bit higher. Those that can sing a bit higher, just keep going. Okay. See what happens. Remember, as you go up the scale, as you go higher, you want when you feel it changing. So you've got to the end of what we call the chest voice. You just want to have a really nice lightness of touch with the high notes. It should feel it here, resonating up here. The woo sound, okay, nice and light. Use that toe to help you press down on the floor. Here we go. So, ooh. So just a ooh. Let's move up again. So really nice ooh, nice O shape. We start ooh. Here we go. Ooh, ooh. Keep going. Ooh. So now it's moved me. I'm up here. Ooh, up here in the mask of the face. You might be there too. Ooh. Should we try one more for luck? If you managed that one, that's fantastic. That's a top A. Haha. So yeah, if you managed to get up there, well done you. Fantastic. It's all nice and sort of floaty. So, okay, let's get on to the song. Okay, so The Rose. This was written by Amanda McBroom in 1979, and she wrote this song. It was amazing. The words just started sort of reading. She was driving one time in her car, and the words, she just started to sort of get a few of the lyrics in her head, and then when she got home, she wrote the song apparently in 45 minutes flat. And she sort of sang it and played it to her husband, that said, you know, I think you've got a standard there. I think that's going to be a big hit. And at the time, at that particular time, there was a film called The Rose that was being made, starring Bette Midler, and the story goes that this song, The Rose, was then put up to be playing in the film, in the title soundtrack, but it was rejected because they thought, actually, no, it's a bit too maudlin, a bit too boring. But apparently, one of the producers persisted, and he sent the song to Bette Midler to listen to, and she said, "I've got to sing it." So if it hadn't been for Bette Midler, this song probably would have just been sort of shoved to one side. It became a huge hit after that, and it's been sung by so many people over the years. Obviously, Bette Midler sung it many years. Westlife have covered it. The Dubliners have covered it. It's become a bit of, a real standard. It's a lovely song about hope. What's very unusual about it for singers, and what the challenge for singers, is that it's quite unusual in that it doesn't have a bridge in it. A bridge is the sort of a middle part of the song that generally has a slightly different melody, and it connects the first verse and chorus and the other verses and chorus. So it just gives it a bit of a feel, a sort of a movement, a bit of drama in a song. This doesn't. It literally, the melody repeats 3 times for the 3 verses. So the challenge for singers singing it is that so it doesn't sound boring. You have to there's quite a lot of expression required in it, and also the harmonies as well. There's some gorgeous harmonies in it that really help to build the song. So it feels different. It's got a different feel in each verse, which we'll hopefully demonstrate to you this evening. So if you grab your sheets, what we're going to do, I'm just going to start with the first verse first. And the first verse is going to be the melody, and then when we get to verse 2, there is a lower option. Okay, the lower I'll say altos. I don't like to tend to say soprano, alto, because there might be some of you out there that don't really know whether you are a soprano or an alto. You might not have had much choir experience before, but generally with this song, say if you know you're a soprano, the sopranos are taking the melody line, then the altos are singing lower with this particular song. Okay, so the melody line for the slightly higher voices, it's not too high though, so I always like you to play around as well. Don't just think you're stuck singing soprano when you could try alto, and vice versa, because it's a good way, as I mentioned before, of extending your vocal range by not categorising yourself too much in one particular camp. So, melody line, here we go. Let's start, sing verse 1. All I want you to think about as well is, with verse 1, we are going to go with the dynamics. It doesn't need a huge amount of power. And in particular, what is so effective is the very last 2 lines of verse 1 is going to be double P. So very quiet, pianissimo, extra quiet. So you got this really nice sense of drama in it. So here we go. Right, The Rose. Right, here, let's start. So I'll give you a count in. 2, 3. Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves lose your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, its only seed. Hello, lovely Joe, nice to see you. Okay, so that's the melody line. So if you're comfortable singing that, you can just stay on that when we get into verse 2 and verse 3. Although we have even got an extra high line, extra high harmony we can try in verse 3, which I'll show you when we get there. So melody line. If you find that too high for you, this is the lower line that you can try. So I'm going to sing it, and I've got it on the track as well. So when I start singing back with the melody, you should be able to hear. You'll be hearing two voices: my voice singing the melody, and on the track it will be the lower line, the alto line. Okay, but here's the lower line coming in. Right. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. Okay, we'll do that again. Can you hear the levels okay? If you can just give me a like, if the balance is okay, because it does vary. While you're doing that, I'll just sing it to you. So this is the lower line. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. Okay, so that's the alto. That's a lower harmony if you want to take that. And if you take that one, that will be then exactly the same in verse 3 as well. Okay, so should we try it? Let's try. Are you okay with that? Sounds okay? You can hear everything on the track? Wonderful. Right, so this time let's try it with both voices. So I'm going to be singing the melody. On the track you'll be hearing, you should be able to hear the lower voice, and it should hopefully sound like a nice, nice bit of harmony going on there. So here we go, verse 2 with both voices, right? Okay, just give it a bit of a little lead in. Do. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the voices there. So there's a heart, or it's the heart afraid of breaking, and you just sort of stay there. Once you got in there, you'll just find it, because it's just pitched slightly below the melody line. There's another option as well. If you want to go a little bit higher, there's a lovely little bit of a harmony on Who Cannot Seem to Give, which is, so it's 1, 2, if we look at verse 2, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6th line, you've got an option as well to go even above the melody line. I'll demonstrate for you. So it's quite nice. It's a quite nice little sort of uplift as well. And if you want to do that, you can, oh, hello, Linda, nice to see you. You're very welcome. So we were on verse 2 of the song, the Rose. Hopefully you've got the words in front of you. So basically, and then you can use this in the same line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on line 6 on every verse as well. It's really nice. So if we go into verse 1, you've got an endless aching need. Verse 2, who cannot seem to give. And on verse 3, far beneath the bitter snows. This is the option to go just even slightly above it. So I'll just take it, let's go to verse 2. We'll go from it's the one who won't be taken. So if you are that way inclined, you could sing it. So here we go. So here we go, man. It's the one who won't be taken. So if you want to go higher, who cannot seem to give. Okay, so just that, who cannot seem to give. The melody line, who cannot seem to give. That's the melody line, okay? So if you want to take it slightly higher up, you can do that. Who cannot seem to give. If you are going up there really nice and high, just make it nice and light and frothy, a bit like sort of cream on a cappuccino or something like that, or an Irish coffee. Oh my gosh, I haven't done one of those for ages. You want it just nice and light and floaty, so it just sits above the melody line. Okay, so that's the option. Let's try verse 2 again with both voices. So we've got the low, the melody. I will then jump and sing that higher bit as well as another option, and then we'll move on to verse 3 in a second. Okay, alrighty. So let's go back to verse 2 with both voices. Here we go. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. Okay, right, verse 3. This is where it builds, as I told you, so we just get this momentum swing. Verse 3, what happens is we've got the melody, we've got the lower bit. You can carry on singing the lower bit. Da, da, when the night has been too long, you can stay down there. Then we've got the melody line. Then there's a higher option as well, which I'll just demonstrate with you for you. And it's only for the first 4 lines of verse 3, and then it drops back to just being the melody. And the tune, the melody, and the lower voice as well. Okay, so let's just hear how it goes. But it's a lovely build. So the high bit. You ready, high singers? And the night has been too lonely, and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only winter snows lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose. So just those 4 lines. So if you want to go up really high, then you can do that. And again, that's on the track. So what you're hearing with the backing vocals, you're hearing the you'll be hearing the high harmonies there. And the night has been too lonely, and the road has been too long. So you can be up there, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong. Then you come back to melody. Just remember in another. Okay, so that's your option, or you can stay with me. I'll probably just stay on the melody to make it a bit easier for those that want to stay on the melody all the way through the song. Okay, singing the tune all the way through. But it's just really nice if you want to really sing out on those 4 lines. Great stuff. Okay, what did I want to say? Oh yes, so we're going to put a bit of dynamic in as well on the what I love about this as well is when we get to the end of the song, the last 2 lines, it's just the melody at the end. If you want to if you're finding that too high, again, you can just stay with the lower line, but it would just be back to the main tune, the main melody. And what is really effective is if we can do a crescendo and a decrescendo on the very, very last few notes. So when we sing in the spring, and I like to do a bit of emphasis on the becomes the rose. So what we're going to do on the rose, so you take a breath after spring, so this is the very last line of the song, and on the rose we're going to crescendo, so we're going to get louder and then we're going to get softer, so it's really effective. Comes the rose. So we're taking it loud and then back. So you need a big breath. So you need to take your breath after spring. In the spring, do, becomes the rose, and then away. So we get louder and softer. If you can, just pull back because it just is so lovely. So you're just singing out and then pulling it back to you. Really, really effective. Yes, so it's quite a long sustain on that last bit of the song, but if you can do it, it'd be brilliant for you. So you need to control it from here. Okay, shall we go let's go from the top. So this is our run through, we've got 2 more times of the song. So this is our kind of like our practice one, and then we will sing it then for the final time, performance time as well. So think about the words. It's a really, really lovely song. It's sort of about hope, and and just think about the words. You really sort of expressing it. Particularly one of the big things as well, which I think is really, really important, on verse 1, when you sing, some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. You really want to put a bit of emphasis into that as well, because so rather than saying some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need, you just want a bit more of that, a bit more passion. So some say love, it is a hunger. So I want you to feel it here. An endless aching need. So aching need. So a bit of passion in that. And it will just, it really will lift the song for you as well when you're singing it. Okay, here we go. So practice time. And then the time after that we will, performance time. So here we go. Let's start. So here. Some say love, it is a river drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leads your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, its only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. Here we go. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember, in the winter, far beneath the bitter snows, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose. Okay, is that okay? Remembering all your bits and pieces. And of course it doesn't matter if you're you know, if you're just jumping around, and I think it's actually really good if you actually try, if you're hearing one of the harmonies and you just try singing along with that, because it's really good for sort of ear training. It really is, and sort of just learning to sort of with the whole pitch thing. So yeah, experiment a little bit, weave yourself around the song, or just stay with singing the melody, the tune with me. So that's what I'm going to do this next time through, just singing the melody. So here we go, last time everyone. This is performance time, so just, yeah, put as much into it. Let's enjoy it, and yeah, really sing out, have a bit of fun with this. Here we go. Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, its only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember, in the winter, far beneath the bitter snows, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose. Oh, well done, everyone. Oh, fantastic. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that this evening. It's a great song, one you can really sort of sing out. So fantastic. That's all from me tonight. Thank you. Say hello. And if you're watching a replay afterwards, just, don't forget to sort of say hello. And that'd be fantastic. As I said, it sort of gets the word out to all the others in the group that don't always get to see the notifications. So fantastic. Oh, thank you, Jenny. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. It's a lovely song. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. So as always, take care. Oh, and Linda, it's been lovely. Thank you for joining us as well. Lovely Linda Eve. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it too. And if you want to, Linda, we've got all the other ones from the previous session, so you can always dip into those, and all the lyrics are in the file section on the page, so you can download those if you want to at any point. So yeah, just have a bit of a sing, different songs every single week. So and there's a bit of a warm up at the beginning as well. Just to sort of just give you a bit of vocal technique. So feel free to delve in. But thank you for joining us. It's lovely. Oh, and thank you, Susan. Yes, lots of love to you. See you again next week. And as I said, if any of you have any suggestions for songs that you would like to try out, maybe you've heard on the radio, or songs that you've maybe sung in choirs that you belong to, let me know. Make a comment in the group. That will be fantastic. Always open to suggestions. Fantastic. So lots of love to all of you. Please stay safe, and as I said, if you're watching a replay, please say hello or give me a like, because as I said, the rest of the group then get get to see it. It spreads the word out. Yeah, helps with the Facebook algorithms. Okay, thank you. Thank you once again for joining me. See you next week. Lots of love. Bye-bye. Oh, nice one. Yes, very nice. Amazing Grace, Susan. Okay. Yeah, that's a lovely one, isn't it? That's a lovely one. We could probably, yeah, come up with something. I'll have a look at that. Some nice arrangements. Beautiful, beautiful song. Thank you for that. Wonderful. Yes. Good. Great. Lovely. Yeah, and thank you very much, Alan and Gracie or Linda. Lots of love to you too. Take care. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. Yeah, and keep singing. Keep singing. Lots of love. Bye-bye.